over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
And the Clippers starting five. In the post, it's going to be Collins and Lopez. Filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. And for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Trey Murphy is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Jordan in at the center, locking down the middle. Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
Collins, a screen on Murray. And here's Garland for three. Now Jones in the game against Toronto. Very impressive. To the inside. And there's Murray on the assist by Jones. Murray's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Pelicans. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to speak with James Borrego for a minute. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Yeah, that's just great clock awareness by Darius Garland.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Now, here's Garland. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Dunn with a screen on Murray. The three from Garland.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
And Jones has it in the corner. Back to Jordan. Jordan, a screen on Garland. Murray looking around. Over Garland. Murray, no good. LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside Garland, pass to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Collins. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Another miss by Garland.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
DB, given his accuracy, do you think Darius Garland will ever be in the 50-40-90 club?
You know what, Kevin? I think very few people have ever done it. Do I believe Darius Garland has the talent to do it? No question about it. He is a tremendous shooter and an electric young guard in this league.
Here's Williamson after the made shot from John Collins. Murray down low, guarded by Garland. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Here is a peek at the teams that have dominated defensively in the paint since the All-Star break. In third, the Pelicans.
I mean, they've got the intimidation factor down low. Their shot blocking really gives them a reputation, and teams may grow reluctant to want to force the action inside.
New Orleans making a switch here. Queens checked in. Dunn outside. Pass to Lopez. Three-pointer. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Williamson with it. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Williamson double team. Jones for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
First team foul.
And Doris, when he's feeling good, Kawhi Leonard, still one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
You know what, Kevin? The way he's battled through injuries and the game's still important enough to him that he's stuck around. And you're so right. When he is healthy, he remains a two-way force. This guy is an absolute Hall of Famer.
And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Leonard? 4th in free throw percentage and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And it's his lightning-quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also, his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Murray against Garland. Williamson with the screen for Murray. Mr. Williamson, just 5 to shoot. Jones, no one around him. Trains the three-pointer.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
And here is Los Angeles now. And the Pelicans pick up 3 with their last shot. Here's Leonard. And no good that time. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
What a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williamson.
Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the Raptors.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Williamson outside. On the wing, Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
Kind of a streaky outside shooter, but it's always a good sign when that shot is falling for Murray.
Clippers moving the ball around. Pass to Lopez for 3. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. New Orleans in the lead. In the pass to Jones. Here's Queen. Scoreless thus far. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. And in Tyronn Lue, the Clippers have one of the league's most highly respected, endorsed, coveted head coaches.
And think about it, Kevin. He signed an extension with the Clippers 2 summers ago. That was amidst rumors that the Lakers might have an interest. Remember, LeBron and Ty Lue go way back. But he is now committed long-term with this organization. That is smart business.
This deep into the year, Greg, do you expect guys to start slowing down a little bit?
Well, if you're prepping for the postseason, you could ease back a little minutes-wise, but if you're on the bubble, it is still go time every game.
Pelicans leading by 4. Williamson dishes to Murray. It's up a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Clippers with the ball. And here is Garland. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Jackson a screen on Murray. Inside, will it go? And Jackson throws it down hard.
This, guys, is something Garland does so well. Excellent reading defenses, exploiting them in the pick and rolls. That is nicely done.
Now here's Jones. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Leonard with the steal. Jackson down low. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now Murray. And he also played really well in that win against the Raptors. Pass to Queen. Jacks up a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
You don't like to count on points from your reserves, but they had some hot hands coming off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
And it's Leonard missing. New Orleans leading by 3. It's to Williamson. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And such a force moving around the paint. Zion goes where he wants.
Now here's Leonard. Defense is right there. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Collins against Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. 6 points for him.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Motkovich is checked in. Bay comes in for Trey Murphy. Poole's checked in for Herbert Jones. And Fears is subbed in for Murray. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for John Collins. Derek Jones comes in for Leonard. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Dunn. And Sanders subbed in for Garland. Here's Mathurin. He's coming off a 22-point game against Minnesota. There's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Out to the right wing. Near the 3-point line, it's Poole. Again, a Pelicans score. Clippers trail by 5. Now, here's Sanders. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Sanders. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Jackson.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game. And it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And so here is New Orleans after the Clippers pick up 2. Poole looking it over. Banked in off the glass.
Man, that's a big-time finish right there. Jordan Poole not flustered at all by the contact.
Sanders with the ball. Still scoreless. Outside Mathurin. 1:52 left to play in the first. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
A skillful move there by Mathurin against the contact. Somehow finding a way to get the shot to fall.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of 3-pointers thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Free throw good, Mathurin.
Boy, when you think about Benedict Mathurin, this guy is a talented, aggressive scorer. His ceiling very high. He's going to have to be a little more efficient.
Now, here's Poole. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Jackson. He nails it, and we're tied up. Jackson's got 8 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
So when we talk about value players, Doris, Derek Jones comes to mind.
Oh, Kevin, there is absolutely no doubt he deserves to be in this category. This guy combines great athleticism with an ability to knock down shots because he's worked at it. And defensively, we know he's going to make things tough on his opponent.
Now, here's Garland. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
But you see Batum's experience on display right there. Not only draws the foul, but makes the shot and will go to the free throw line.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Line for 1.
Things I admire most about Nick Batum is how consistently he gives effort through 48 minutes. Plays with his head in the game and giving his all-out effort every play.
And Poole gets it to go.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Garland from downtown. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And the Clippers making a change here. Sanders is checked in.
Find the lane. One shot. Shooting 1.
And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 3-point game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Sanders. Latrey gets the 3-pointer to fall. Sanders has got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for the Pelicans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And getting going again here in the 2nd quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
I know it's early, but all those 3-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
They've got Jordan Poole. Sadiq Bey is out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Spears. And it's Queen, and at the 5 down low. That's the Pelicans 5. Now here's Jackson. Shoots from the line. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. And slam dunk by Spears.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real-life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Back to you.
He certainly plays without fear. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Poole. The Clippers getting the bucket. Bay, no good. Now here's Jones. He's guarded closely. A minute and a half gone here in the 2nd quarter. Back to Jackson. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Assisted.
Garland's got 4 assists now tonight.
We have seen from Darius Garland, he has a real talent for making his teammates look good. Pretty pass there.
Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 9.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Mathurin. Right side, Garland. From outside the arc. That shot is off. Like 6 others he's attempted tonight, he has but 1 basket.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
With the step back. And the rejection by Jackson. And Batum kicks to Garland. Jackson passes to Mathurin. The wide open look here for Garland. And the 3 off target. Pelicans leading by 3. Pass to Fear. And here's Poole for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Bogdan Bogdanović, he's checked in for the Clippers. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Jackson setting the pick here for Garland. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Here's Fear, guarded by Garland. Bay with a screen on Garland. Here's Fear. Just 5 on the clock. Double by Bogdanović. The 3 from Poole. Again, the miss by Poole. Clippers trail by 6. Mathurin finds Garland. Outside, Bogdanović. From outside, off the mark. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Friday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Los Angeles.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Bay.
You gotta like how ready Bay always seems to be, prepared to seize the moment whenever his number's called.
Bay hits them both.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Garland surveying the D. Pass to Leonard. Here goes Kawhi. Up top, Mathurin. Back to Jackson. Jackson, a screen on Bay. Outside Leonard. They need this one. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Well, this guy is never a bad option in a tough situation. Kawhi Leonard under duress. Nicely done.
Pass to Queen. Jones against Williamson. Bay with the screen for Williamson. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Outside Garland. A ferocity inside by Leonard.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Garland. Jackson setting the pick here for Mathurin. Oh, good with the triple. Pelicans leading by 5. Now, Fears. It's over Garland. Fears' shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in this game. Oh!
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. For New Orleans, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Here's Fears, guarded by Garland. Fears' shot is off. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 3. And here's Garland for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
And Jeremiah Fears gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. And then for Los Angeles, Collins checked in for Jackson. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. On the wing, Jones. He's defended by Bay. The 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Pelicans leading by 3. Fears with it. He has 5. Williamson with it. Jones covering. Williamson double team. Bay wide open, and he fires. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 4th assist in this one. Clippers trail by 6. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. New Orleans making some changes here. Yves Missi, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Fears. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Mathurin's checked in. Here's Jones. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Minnesota.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Well, such an intelligent basketball player. John Collins knows how to get himself a look out of pick-and-roll action.
Murray against Dunn. Takes the 13-footer. With a break in the action, let's bring up the real stats, real scores from the real NBA, and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. Second is Kawhi Leonard.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Jones. Dunn looking over the floor. Outside Collins. No good on the three. New Orleans leading by 4. Williamson outside. Outside for Murray. 5 to shoot. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Clippers moving the ball around. Lopez, a screen on Williamson. Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Williamson in the post, working on Collins. And it's Williamson missing. The Clippers shooting 41% from the field here in the second. Collins passes to Dunn. Back to Collins. Pass to Leonard. Dunn outside. Fires for 3. And Jones pulls it down. New Orleans has gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Murray outside. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Leonard. Kicks it out to Collins. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
3.
Collins has got 7 points in the game.
Collins, such a confident shooter, and this guy on the catch, he's ready to rock.
There's a screen. Now Misi outside Jones. Now Williamson. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Done outside. And Collins now top the key. On the wing, Mathurin. Collins setting the pick for Mathurin. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Never question a shot if you're Benedict Mathurin. Makes him pay from deep.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Eve Misi. .122 left to play here in the half. Williamson outside. Fades and shoots. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And we often talk about how powerful Williamson is. There, he shows a little finesse. You got to like that combination.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 14. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dunn. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Doris, we're early on in Chris Dunn's career, but is it fair to say many wondered if it might be short-lived?
No, there's no doubt, Kevin. Remember, this guy was at one point the 5th pick in the league, and there were questions about the offensive end of the floor. But give Chris credit. His defense has carved out minutes for him, and he's worked diligently to become a better offensive player.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, Chris Dunn's willingness to put in the work on his jump shooting and to lean into the defense that gets him on the floor, he has proven to be a valuable rotation piece. And so Dunn nails both of them.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Williamson against Collins. Williamson left side. Over Collins. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to 2 on the bucket from Williamson.
That's going to be a difference-making shot for Zion if he can dial that in.
And stolen by Bay. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop. It's good. Williamson's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Kawhi Leonard on display for the Clippers. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. Alongside Ty Lue and Coach, what's the focal point for this team as you approach the second half?
Just playing hard, first of all. And then, playing with pace offensively. They've been doing a good job of getting to the basket. And then defensively, there's going to be some time to work things out. But they've been pretty good.
Pace so critical to your team's success this year. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Right now for New Orleans, they haven't played their best ball. It's an understatement. Looking a little lost and flustered right now. It's almost like they don't have any confidence in themselves.
And let's get into this first half. A super close game for the Clippers so far.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this big fella.
No need to take a million jumpers. Work with the rock down low. Good things will happen, don't you know?
Ooh, you're rhyming and you didn't even know it. A poet.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
The Pelicans trail. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. In the post, it's going to be Collins and Lopez. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot. Lopez a screen on Murray. Pass to Leonard. Over Jones. 6 to shoot. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Well, the mid-range is Kawhi's bread and butter. This guy can get to his spots and take whatever he wants.
Goes up the baseline, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Done outside. Pass to Leonard. For the 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Wide open look here for Murray. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now it's a 3-point Pelican lead. The Clippers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Outside Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Williamson outside. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. get off a shot. Murray for three. He's off on that one. Clippers trail by 3. And here is Garland. And stolen by Murray. To the paint. Shoots. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Garland against Murray to end the run. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
But a tremendous balance from Darius Garland right there. That's the key to knocking down that initial shot and the opportunity for the N1.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Throw good, Garland. And GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life, and his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
5 on the clock. Here's Jordan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, DeAndre Jordan's a problem because if he gets that close, you know the defense has to commit to him.
Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on that one.
An incredible 6'11" athlete. DeAndre Jordan tries to own the rim on both ends. It's his airspace when he's out there.
He hits the second from the line. So it's the Clippers now. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Queens checked in. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Dunn kicks to Collins. Pass to Leonard. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. Kawhi drills the three-pointer.
3 points.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Williamson in the post. Dunn covering. Outside for Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Murray's got a pair of threes now here in the third for New Orleans. Clippers trail by 3. Bounce pass from Garland. Leonard on the wing. He's got 21. Lopez, no luck. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Here's Williamson. Rebound by Brook Lopez. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. A 3 from Leonard. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Williamson outside. Murray outside. Jones for three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Garland. And here's Leonard from three. Pelicans with the rebound. Now here's Jones. Here's Queen. Here's Williamson. Lays it up off the glass. Williamson's got 4 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Lopez kicks to Leonard. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And it's now 23 points for Leonard.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Pass to Queen. And here is Williamson. He's guarded by Collins. And Williamson gets it to go.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers, trailing by 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you look at Kawhi's career, one of the first things he did was work on his consistency from the free throw line. Why? Because he's excellent at drawing contact.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Leonard hits them both.
Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion. Boy, what a career he has had.
Jones with the screen on Jones. Williamson kicks to Jones. Launches a three. Good on the three-point shot. Jones has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
At the Dunn, shoots the three. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Williamson double team. Murray outside. 5 to shoot. To the left wing. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to Leonard. Pelicans pull it in. Queen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Jones finds Murray. They set the pick. Fires the three. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. And now a 12-point Pelican lead.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Leonard. Murray against Garland. Trying to get something going. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Garland's got 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Queen. Murray against Garland. And it's Murray with the jam.
And we've seen so much offensive growth from Murray. He's become a guy who can have nights like this.
Leonard looking over the floor. Back to Garland. From down in the low post, it goes. Garland's got 10 points.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
In the pass to Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. Murray's got 12 points here in the second half.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Jones kicks to Leonard. Launches it. Traps in the tray. Leonard's got 28.
Well, you're working the two-man game with Kawhi Leonard as your primary target. That's the first guy you need to stop.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Yves Missi, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Bay comes in for Trey Murphy. Pools checked in for Herbert Jones. And Fears is subbed in for DeJounte Murray. And then for the Clippers, Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Collins. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Dunn. And Sanders subbed in for Garland. Here's Fears. He has 5. With the shot, he squares up and sinks it. Fears has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And he makes that one. 9 points in the game so far.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Outside Mathurin. A minute 42 left in the 3rd. Shot clock at 6. Missi grabs the rebound.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Lets it go from deep. Bay, no good. Clippers trail by 10. 1:10 left in the 3rd quarter. Mathurin for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Well, we know Jordan Poole is fearless anywhere beyond that three-point arc. These guys in the corners, look out.
Jones dishes to Sanders. There's 47 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And stolen by Bay. Pass to Missi. To the right side. Bay with the screen for Fears. Over Sanders. Fears' shot is off. Clippers trail by 13. Jones kicks to Leonard. Missi grabs the rebound. Missi's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Fears. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific 3-point shooting display. And we'll be back with you shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. You've got Sadiq Bey. Fears is out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Queen in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And it goes down 2 points.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
The 3 from Poole. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Garland. Outside Mathurin. That 3 off the mark.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Poole no good. Clippers trail by 11. Garland, the pass to Mathurin. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You put a difficult first half behind you, and you get busy in the second half. You love that mental toughness.
At the line for the Clippers, Darius Garland, shooting 1. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Throw good, Garland.
Well, what you love is the leap that Darius Garland made in his 3rd year. Named to the 2022 All-Star team, this guy can flat out score it.
Lets the 3 fly. That's good from Fears on the assist from Poole. And 12 points for Jeremiah Fears. And so Garland will bring it up for Los Angeles. 11-point game. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Over in the corner, Batum. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th.
Boy, more and more, Jordan Poole looking to give the ball up. You love the improved playmaking.
Outside Garland. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. And the Clippers miss again.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Bey. From the arc. They get the rebound. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And maneuvering into position, Bey moving the needle.
Outside Garland. And they get it. And he sinks the layup. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Back to Poole. Six on the shot clock. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Jones. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Jones sets the pick for Mathurin. Pass to Jones. Batum scanning the floor. And Garland has it in the corner. 3-pointers off the mark. New Orleans leading by 13. Bey with it. And here's Poole for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. And stolen by Bey. Here's Fears. They set the screen. Out left to the wing. Here's Queen. Off target with his 3.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Pass to Garland. Now here's Batum. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 6th assist on the night.
You can't allow Nicholas Batum a free look from 3. This guy is a knockdown shooter.
Now Poole. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the Pelicans lead by 13. Batum passes to Mathurin. Garland, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. A wide open look here for Fears. And another 3 for New Orleans.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
And here is Garland. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Queen.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the bucket simply will not go down.
Now Fears. Misses the wing J. Jackson against Poole. Jones, no one around him. And the Clippers miss again. New Orleans leading by 16. Poole outside. To the wing on the left. Fires the 3. And Trey Murphy gets the 3. He's got 20.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now here's Jones. Jackson setting the pick here for Garland. Jones for 3. Cans it from downtown.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Poole. The 3. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The 3 from Garland. The shot will not fall.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
From deep. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Clippers trail by 19. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Kicks it out to Garland. And he uses the glass on the layup. Garland's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy's skilled at creating opportunities.
Here's the screen. And here's Poole for 3. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Poked loose. Down low. Batum brings the double team. Garland against Poole. Pass to Bay. This one for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Batum passes to Jackson. And they double up Jackson. Mathurin finds Jones. Off target from outside. Pelicans leading by 17. Here's Fears. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Back to Bay. Takes a 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Mathurin. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Poole. Now Bay. Just 5 on the clock. New Orleans with the triple.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
It's Garland with the ball for Los Angeles. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. It's time now to present our player of the game, Trey Murphy.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Pelicans on D. Leonard inside. Count that bucket. Leonard's got 30.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Williamson against Collins. Shoots. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 22 points for Trey Murphy.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that one.
Williamson a screen on Garland. Murray with the bounce pass. And Queen gets it to go.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Collins, sweet little floater.
The floater is a tougher shot than it looks, but boy, he makes it look effortless.
Jones looking for an opening. 1:27 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Murray, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pelicans.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season. And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Trey Murphy.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Williamson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go with the 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Outside Leonard. Dunn sets a screen for Collins. Los Angeles with another miss. Jones with it. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Zion, this is a team with some outstanding young players with complementary skills. How do you see yourself fitting in?
I think I fit in very well. I think I'm a very versatile player. So you can throw me out there with any group, and I'm going to put up, do something to contribute. And I think we're a very unselfish team, so that plays a big part to it.
And any group would be happy to have you. Thanks, Zion.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And now, our player of the game, Trey Murphy.